measures. Yeah, I guess you could say that as well. Anyone else? Yes. And as I said, one of the most common but horrible outcome is cervical cancer and reproductive type cancers. All right, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions to help you answer the reflective analysis questions that's due this Sunday. So can anyone tell me the purpose of this study? Okay. To provide recent and comprehensive overview of school-based HPV vaccination program administration and vaccination rates in Canada. Yes. And Megan, you are also right, determine vaccination rates. Can anyone tell me the steps and the methods that were taken to do this? To provide a comprehensive overview. What kind of methods did they pursue? Search, yep. Search of academic literature that is already published in regards to the subject. So which search engines did they use? Google Scholar and PubMed. And they also did something else. Other than search literature, they contacted public health officials. Yes, correct. And they also looked at the Canadian publications, which included the Canadian Immunization Guide, right? Can you tell me how many forms of vaccines are there and what they are? Okay. And what are they? Can you name the three? Bivalent, quadrivalent, and nonavalent. And what does that even mean? If it's bivalent or quadrivalent. Two strains, so stimulating number of different antigens on the virus. Yes. Okay. Yes, perfect. 249 antigens. Yes. Y'all are killing it. Okay, so now let's go through some nitty-gritty details. See if you've all paid attention to the papers. The number of Canadian jurisdictions that vaccinate girls are. So when do they get vaccinated? For girls. 13, okay, correct. And then for boys? Oh, divide that by 2. Yes. Okay, and the number of HPV strains targeted by the vaccine predominantly in Canada is? Perfect, 4 is correct. And number of doses for HPV vaccine most commonly used in Canada? 2, perfect. And the last question, can you tell me why we need to vaccinate our children? Yes. And to provide the highest level of immunogenicity. Did everyone get that? Perfect. And the last few questions. Why did the authors only use certain subset of data? And why was this important? Yes, so gender neutral provincial programs are actually initiated later. So they lack sufficient information at the time of the publication. Okay, what type of cancer or cancers is HPV associated with? Cervical, there's two more. Oropharyngeal and anal. Yes, you are all correct. And the final question, does Canada have an HPV registry? If so, or if not, what kind of program does Canada have with regards to HPV? Any answers? Nope, they do it provincially, but they want to have a nationwide registry. Yes, but they also have a publicly funded school-based HPV vaccine programs and a national advisory committee on immunization. All right. I think we've covered a lot of the bases that should help you answer the questions. If you do not have further questions, that is it for today. I hope this tutorial will be helpful when you're writing the reflection. Just a reminder that your assignment is due this Sunday before midnight. Yep, it's the same questions. It depends on if I can get to it, but I will try to mark it before. And if I don't get to mark it before, the rule still applies. Because you didn't get feedback yet, I will be marking fairly. Don't worry about it. No worries. All right. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy your week. Shreya?
Hi, Cindy. Could you just go over again why the authors only use a certain subset of data and the information you said about the HPV registry?
Sorry. Let's go to... So your first question was, could you repeat that, please?
On the last slide you showed us, the question about the subset of data used. The first one, yeah.
So gender neutral provincial programs were initiated a lot later, so it lacked sufficient information at the time of the publication.
Okay, thank you. And for the last question on that slide?
Yep, so we don't have the HPV registry, but what we do have is a publicly funded school-based HPV vaccine program and a national advisory committee on immunization.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. All right, thanks everybody.
Recording stopped.